Hi guys, I'm Dan. I'm here with the National University eSports League at LCS Wembley, and I'm here with my new friend Ollie, also known as Riot Bro. How's it going?
Going awesome, man. This event is great. The crowd is awesome. Everybody's happy and smiling, and that's what we live for.
So you're part of the sort of university esports team that Riot's kind of setting up. Could you go into a little bit more detail about what it is you do and what you're trying to promote?
Sure. So it's not necessarily an esports team. It's more of a general team for universities. So we're looking into the social aspect of League of Legends, how people connect through League of Legends. And we think it's really important for our university players to have a structure in place to discover other League of Legends players in their universities, connect with them, and then form potentially life-lasting friendships and enjoy the game in a wider context with a bunch more people than just sitting at home and playing solo queue. And we think that's more fun, and we think our players will enjoy that, so that's our focus right now.
And is it something you're looking at across the whole of Europe, because there's the collegiate LoL in America, which has really taken off. So are you sort of looking for a similar thing in Europe as well?
Yeah, definitely. We want to do this across all of Europe. Obviously, we can't roll it out in every market immediately. We need to see if it actually works, so like iron out the kinks a little bit. Also, the structure of universities in Europe isn't exactly the same as it is in the States. It's a little bit harder. So we need to look into ways to adapt a nice program for the entirety of Europe. It has some inherent challenges, but I think we can do it because we have some awesome League of Legends players in universities that are willing to create some awesome content and organize some awesome events. And if we can empower those people, we've done our job.
And what were your own sort of university experiences like? What would you have done, if there was something like this when you went through it? Would you have jumped on the chance to play video games with your best friends and set up a cool society?
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, while I was in university, I actually met some of my very best friends today through League. And we were just like a random bunch of Icelanders that started playing together. And then we met up in real life, and now I call them one of my best friends. And I think that's super cool. Be it like, we did it through playing competitively, but I also got to know people from playing just like socially, normal, casual games, and in general, just having fun. So I think giving people the chance to do both, and if I had had more of a chance and more of a structure, I would have jumped on that in a heartbeat, because I think it's awesome.
So, sort of, what do you feel like an event like LCS Wembley has? Because there's a lot of people meeting each other today. How do you think this is? There could be people meeting up who don't realize they play League of Legends. They could even be at the same university. How cool do you think that is?
I think that's awesome, and I think that's a beautiful side effect of LCS Wembley, is you got all these League of Legends fans in the same place, and it creates such a great sense of community. And if I've seen you before, I want people to walk up to each other and be like, hey, you're in my university, you play League? Cool, I play League. You play support? I play AD carry. Let's do a queue. Let's play the game together, and let's watch LCS together every week. Let's become like good friends. And I think that's where we're going with everything, and both through competitive stuff and through just in general social and community stuff. So these events are really, really good for getting people in the same place and getting them face to face and talking, because interacting online can sometimes be a little bit impersonal, but as soon as you're out of the game, there's no flaming in real life.
Well, I'm really looking forward to what you guys come up with, what we can do to help out. Of course, we're crazy interested in universities, so it's been great meeting you. Thanks a lot for being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you. This has been Dan with Riot Bro for the National University eSports League at LCS Wembley. Thanks a lot, guys.